Hello and welcome to this video. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to create an AI model from scratch using a company's own data, or any data relevant to your use case, and deploy it as an AI agent for a specific application. If you're new to the platform, the easiest way to get started is by visiting the NeuroBlock website at neuro-block.com. The first step is to give a name to the model we're about to create. In this example, we'll build a model that will be used as a WhatsApp sales agent. Next, describe what you want the AI model to do. The more detailed your description is, the better the results will be. Once you're done, click Create AI Model. You'll now be taken to the NeuroBlock OS Cloud sign-up page. Here, you can create an account using your Google or Apple account, or by signing up with your email address and a password. For convenience, let's continue with Google. Once the account has been created, you'll see that the model name and description we entered earlier have been preserved. We're now ready to start building our custom AI model. Now it's time to provide the knowledge your AI model will learn from. To do that, we'll upload the files that will be used to train it. In my case, I'll upload the NeuroBlock one-pager and the white paper. Once you've selected your files, wait for the upload to complete. Your uploaded files will be stored privately in your library and will only be accessible to you. Once the upload is complete, click Continue. The next step lets you explore OpenData datasets, the NeuroBlock community repository, where users can choose to share their datasets publicly for others to use. For this tutorial, however, we'll train the model using only the 2 documents we uploaded about our company. So we'll skip the OpenData library and continue without selecting any additional datasets. Data Lab, the NeuroBlock OS Cloud application where AI models are trained, lets you choose between 2 engine models, a lightweight and ultra-efficient 4 billion parameter model and a more powerful and capable 9 billion parameter model. For the WhatsApp sales agent we're building in this tutorial, we'll use the 4B engine model. We're now ready to start training our new AI model. If you've just signed up, you'll first need to activate your NeuroBlock OS Cloud account. A 7-day free trial is currently available. After the trial ends, a subscription of $20 per month will begin. This includes not only the ability to create AI models, but also unlimited use of all your models. Your free trial will be activated once your billing details have been securely verified through Stripe. Once you've activated your free trial by verifying your payment method, you'll be taken to the subscription and billing page. Here you can view your current plan, usage limits, and other relevant account information. Now let's go back to the model we were about to train. As you can see, it's right here. Our 2 datasets are still selected, so all that's left to do is click Continue, followed by Start Training. Training your new AI model starts that easily. You're now seeing the NeuroAI app, which is the inference application where you can run the models you create and manage their API connections. While the model is training in the background, you can already interact with it. However, its responses won't be fully optimized and cost-efficient until the training process is complete. At this stage, the model needs to perform a RUG search over the files it's being trained on. Once training is complete, responses will be faster and more accurate because the model will answer from its own learned knowledge rather than searching through the source files. You can also monitor the different stages of the AI model creation process. As you can see, the data extracted from our files has been processed and optimized and is now being used by the base model for training. While this AI model finishes training, let's create another one from scratch. Let's go back to the Data Lab app. This time, we'll create a new custom AI model using the manual workflow, following each step in sequence, from selecting the raw datasets containing the information we want the model to learn, to generating the structured dataset used for training, and finally training the model itself. To do this, we select the manual option and click Start Process. The first step is to select the data we want to use to train this new AI model. We'll see a preview of the library containing the 2 datasets we uploaded earlier. For this new model, we want to upload another document, so let's click Add Datasets. Select the file, wait for it to finish uploading, and then select it along with any other files we want to use. In step 2, we can search for OpenData datasets to enrich the ones selected in the previous step. However, for this use case, no additional data is needed, so we'll simply continue to step 3. Step 3 is where we'll generate a processed, structured dataset that is ready to be used by an AI engine model for training. Depending on your use case, you'll want to generate either a question and answer dataset for applications where the model answers natural language questions using the provided content, or a structured output dataset for tasks that require extracting or transforming information into a predefined schema, such as processing invoices, contracts, tables, or other structured and semi-structured documents. Generating the dataset is simple. Leave the generation mode set to automatic. Choose the language you want to train the model in. Enter a name for the processed dataset that will later be used for training, and click Generate Dataset. The time required for this process will depend on the amount of data contained in the raw datasets selected in the previous steps. Once the processed dataset has been generated, the next step runs automatically. The dataset will be analyzed, duplicate entries will be removed, and its overall quality will be improved. When this process is complete, the processed dataset will be automatically saved to your NeuroBlock OS Cloud library, where it can later be downloaded and used outside the platform if needed. If your goal is to train an AI model, simply continue to the final step. Just as we did in the automatic model creation workflow, we first choose whether to create the AI model using the 4 billion parameter or the 9 billion parameter base AI engine model. The recommended option is selected by default. Just like in the processed dataset generation step, we'll leave the training configuration set to automatic. However, if we're familiar with AI model training and fine-tuning, we can switch to the Manual tab to customize the training hyperparameters and LoRa settings. For this example, we'll keep the configuration set to automatic. Once we've given our model a name, we're ready to start training. Once the training is complete, we'll be able to find our model in our private NeuroBlock OS Cloud library. Simply open the All Models folder, where you'll see the models we just created. Here we can see several model details, along with quick action buttons. These are the same actions available from the toolbar at the top of the screen. From the library, we can also manage our datasets. On one hand, we have our raw datasets. These are the files and documents we've uploaded to the platform. We can change the display view, preview the files, and organize them into folders. On the other hand, we have our processed datasets. These are the JSON datasets generated in Data Lab during the data preparation process. They are the datasets used by the base model to acquire the knowledge from our documents during training. Now let's move on to the next application, OpenData. OpenData is the public repository where members of the NeuroBlock community can voluntarily publish their datasets to share them with others, helping expand the available training data and enrich AI models with a greater variety of information. We can either search for a specific dataset or browse by category. Let's open one as an example. As you can see, we can preview it before adding it to our library. If we go back to our library under Raw Datasets, you'll see the new dataset we just acquired from OpenData. If we want to make one of our own datasets public, it's just as simple. We select the dataset, click Publish to OpenData, choose the category that best matches it, and then click Publish. From that moment on, if another user searches for NeuroBlock white paper in OpenData, they'll be able to find the dataset we've shared. Let's continue exploring NeuroBlock OS Cloud. From here, all aspects related to the account can be managed, including account information and subscription and billing. From settings, different aspects of NeuroBlock OS Cloud can be customized to better suit each user's preferences. For users who plan to work extensively with the platform, it's recommended to review these settings and tailor them to their workflow. For example, in NeuroAI, the conversation history can be configured to display either chats from all AI models or only those associated with the currently selected model. Displaying all conversations is useful when using NeuroAI as a general AI workspace, while showing only the selected model's chats makes it easier to evaluate each model individually. Now let's go to NeuroAI and see how our latest trained model performs. From here, you can choose from your available AI models and simply click Deploy to run the selected model. If we feel the response is too brief, from here we can adjust the inference settings to make the model generate responses that are more in line with what we'd expect it to produce. From this menu, it's also possible to enable RUG mode, web search, reasoning mode for more detailed and well-reasoned responses, and conversational mode. The quality of the model can also be evaluated. If the results after training aren't as expected, it's often due to the quality or structure of the training data. Responses can be rated from 1 to 5 stars, and if a response is considered incorrect, feedback can be provided together with the expected answer. Once all evaluations have been completed, an overall quality score is calculated. If necessary, the model can then be retrained to improve its performance. API keys and deployed models can also be managed, making it easy to integrate trained models into external applications and workflows beyond NeuroAI and NeuroBlock OS Cloud. Creating an API key is straightforward. Simply click Generate API Key, assign it a name, and copy the secret key. It's important to note that the secret key is only displayed once, so it should be stored securely. Once created, the model can be integrated into external applications and workflows through either the OpenAI-Compatible API or the native API. Let's see how this works in practice. A simple demonstration workflow has been prepared in N8N, one of the most popular workflow automation platforms. Although this example is intentionally simple, the same approach can be used to integrate a trained AI model into virtually any production workflow. Since this example uses the OpenAI-Compatible API, the OpenAI chat model node can be used to connect directly to the trained model. First, a new credential needs to be created. Enter the API key here, then set the base URL to the value provided in the API section of NeuroBlock OS Cloud. After saving the credential, the only remaining step is to select the model that will be used. In this example, we'll choose Customer Support Agent. With the connection configured, everything is ready for a live test. For this demonstration, the model will be connected to WhatsApp. This requires creating and configuring a Meta for Developers account, where WhatsApp Cloud API credentials can be obtained and linked to the automation workflow. Once this initial setup has been completed, the trained AI model can receive and respond to WhatsApp messages automatically. If we send a message, our AI model will respond using the knowledge it acquired during training. And that's how, with NeuroBlock OS Cloud, any raw dataset, whether it's a PDF, a Word document, or any other file from your organization, can be transformed into an AI model trained specifically on that data. Once trained, the model can be used directly in NeuroAI or integrated into virtually any application, workflow, or business process that requires a custom AI model. Get started today by visiting the link in the description or our website at neuro-block.com and create your own AI model.